In Europe, it's just dominating. You know, they have to rein them back in with the BOP. They just seem like a car that's working really well through the tight stuff.
Now, when you say BOP, what you mean is balance of performance. Now, this is one of the systems used in all series that has GT3 racing, and actually most GT racing, as we get a pass of the Honda. Honda's now getting into the wet sport. 3 wide down the start-finish line as the Raybrig NSX gets up the inside of the wet sport Lexus and into the bargain gets past the Alta Autobacks NSX, and that's Chio in Yesro Mola GTR wanting to get a bit of that Honda action for himself as well.
Is he going to have a little look into the 130? I bet he's going to.
He's going to have a nibble on that, isn't he?
Sometimes you can get a little bit of a move on the inside here. Is he going to think about it? No, he's too close to the other car in front.
I will go back to that point about balanced performance because the Forum Engineering Kondo GTR now is getting into that gaggle of cars, and Jan Mardenborough's not far off the back. But the point about balanced performance is it's a way to make all GT3 cars, such as the Porsche and the Lexus, as you can see here, going down the start-finish straight for one of the top positions, third position in GT300. It's a way to make all the cars as equal as possible. Now, that performance involves weight, turbocharger performance, it involves air restrictors. A great battle there through the first sector of Fuji Speedway between this Lexus and this Porsche, and that's what you get with balanced performance. The process of balanced performance is done by SRO in Super GT, who also do it in the Block Pad Endurance series. So we'll come back to that a little bit more, but the racing is getting a little bit spicy, and we will talk a little bit about the different types of car a little bit later when things have calmed down just a little bit.
Yeah, I think actually just looking at this 300 battle, that Porsche did have a strong quali, but it just looks like it's struggling early at this stage of the race. It just doesn't look like it's working that well compared to the other cars around it.
And a lot of what you're going to see here with the different types of GT3 car, particularly is what we're seeing in the GT300 class, is how they evolve on those tyres. I mean, how they will start making the tyres work through this long 500-kilometre race. 2 stops for sure for pretty much every team. Will anyone go through a 3-stop strategy? I don't think so. I don't think you can make that work particularly well, but it's not impossible. In GT300, there's 3 different types of car. You've got the FIA GT3 specification cars. They are dominating this race at the moment. Everybody up front is an FIA GT3 specification car. The first of the non-GT3 cars in this field is the Subaru BRZ. Now, that's built to the JAF GT300 rulebook. Now, that means they can use